Hello watch fans, this is Anders here on Watch On channel. Today a bit of a different video from the videos I usually make, because yesterday I went on a nice lunch with my watch buddies. We have these get-togethers a few times every year to look at each other's watches. A great variety of different watches, not only expensive watches, a lot of cool micro-brand watches and Seiko watches and stuff like that. So I just wanted to compile a video from all the watches we were looking at yesterday, and I also really wanted to show you what I brought. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. I just surpassed 23,000 subscribers, so that's pretty crazy. I hope you will enjoy this video, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Also, in the comment section, just write which of the watches are your favorites. So I brought 6 watches with me yesterday, and I just wanted to show you what I brought. First of all, I was wearing my brand new Norqain Adventure Sport. If you're interested in seeing the initial review unboxing video of this Norqain sports watch, you can click on the link up in the right hand corner or down in the description. So this is a really nice sports watch. It is definitely a dive style watch, but with only 100 meters of water resistance, even though it has a screw down crown and a rotating ceramic bezel here, or bezel insert. I don't consider it a true dive watch, but a really nice sports watch. I'm going to review this very soon. So yesterday we were looking at this watch, and my friends, they really enjoyed it, especially the dial, which is a beautiful dial. So another watch I actually brought, which I haven't actually shown on the channel yet, is a Yema, so a French brand. They asked me if I wanted to review one of their watches, so I brought this one. This kind of 70s style sports watch. Really interesting watch here. You see automatic, I believe it's with their own in-house movement. So full review coming of this, but I did bring it also yesterday. And then I brought a bunch of other watches, 6 in total. I brought my Doxa Sub 600T dive watch, a big bad Thule dive watch. Really interesting dive watch here. Not the typical Doxa style dive watch, but definitely a very interesting watch. And then I brought my beautiful Citizen. This is an amazing dress style watch at around $500 or $600. You should definitely look into this watch. You can see the full video by clicking the link up in the right hand corner or down in the description if you want to see the full review of this beautiful Citizen, which I put on this really nice cafe latte strap. So of course also brought some of my Rolex watches, and I of course brought my latest Rolex purchase, which is my Submariner 16613 two-tone Submariner from 2004, a watch I really enjoy. And then of course also I brought my Datejust. I really opted for the more anonymous kind of everyday black dial, plain bezel, Jubilee style bracelet, and I really love this watch. A great watch. So let's get into the get together here and have a look at all the watches. I'm going to spice it up with some nice classical music, and I'm going to talk a little about the watches during this video. So a watch that really surprised me was the Seiko Alpinist, as you see here. Of course it looks really nice in pictures, in video, but when you see it in real life, the dial is amazing. It really pops, and it wears so nicely on the wrist. And a very interesting watch. This is not the first time I saw this watch from my friend. This is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36 in racing green. And I must say, even though I have approximately a 17.5 centimeter wrist in circumference, I think it wears really nicely. It's definitely not a watch that feels too small. A really nice everyday watch and a really beautiful green color. Here we have the Steinhart. This is a 39mm, and of course the controversy is always that Steinhart is very much inspired by Rolex. They make these Rolex homage watches. This particular Steinhart is kind of a mixture between the Submariner and the Explorer from Rolex. And I just must say that even though you maybe don't like homage watches, the overall quality of this watch is really good. So definitely Steinhart watches. If you can live with the homage thing, you get high quality watches with high quality regulated movements. And here you see one of my old friends. This is actually my old Rolex Milgauss I sold to one of my friends. And you can see it really looks nice. He actually got it polished, and it's really nice to see an old friend, a very interesting fun watch. Discontinued of course, so always nice to see one of the watches you used to own actually. And of course the Rolex sex pile. Here you see the 4 Rolex watches we brought. I brought 2 and one of my friends, he brought 2. The, of course, Submariner two-tone and the they are mine, and then the Oyster Perpetual and the Milgauss, my old Milgauss, is my friend's watch. So you see, really cool just to make this little sex pile. Overall, I think the get-together was really fun because we had a lot of variety. Rolex, Seiko, a lot of microbrands and stuff like that. So it's always nice to experience a lot of watches. Even 2 Vostok watches we were experiencing. I was very surprised by it, how they looked and how they felt on wrist.